he thinks about it, he creates it, and he sees that it is good. To give you one small example of the polemic that you're going to hear, this was written in Babylon when the Jews were held captive by those people after the fall of Jerusalem in the 8th century BC. And they worship the sun and the moon and the stars. And here God creates light just because he can. He doesn't create the sun until a couple of days later, simply to show the Babylonians that what they worship is not all that big a deal. That's the polemic. And so the sun isn't even mentioned. The sun is called the greater light, and the moon is called the lesser light. This is part of the polemic. The poet doesn't even name these gods of the Babylonians. And so God creates everything, and it is good. And on the final day he rests.
At the beginning of God's creating of the heaven and the earth, when the earth was wild and waste, darkness over the face of the ocean, rushing Spirit of God, hovering over the face of the waters, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw the light, that it was good. God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. There was setting, there was dawning, one day. God said, "Let there be a dome amid the waters, and let it separate waters from waters." God made the dome and separated the waters that were below the dome from the waters that were above the dome. It was so. God called the dome heaven. There was setting, there was dawning, second day. God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered to one place, and let the dry land be seen." It was so. God called the dry land earth, and the gathering of the waters he called seas. God saw that it was good. God said, "Let the earth sprout forth with sprouting growth, plants that seed forth seeds, fruit trees that yield fruits after their kind, and in which their seeds upon the earth." It was so. The earth brought forth sprouting growth, plants that seed forth seeds after their kind, trees that yield fruit, in which is their seed after their kind. God saw that it was good. There was setting, there was dawning, third day. God said, "Let there be lights in the dome of the heavens to separate day from the night, that they might be signs for set times, for days and years, and let them be for lights in the dome of the heavens to provide light upon the earth." It was so. God made the two great lights, the greater light for ruling the day, and the smaller light for ruling the night, and the stars. God placed them in the dome of the heavens to provide light upon the earth, to rule the day and the night, to separate the light from the darkness. God saw that it was good. There was setting, there was dawning, fourth day. God said, "Let the waters swarm with swarm of living beings, and let fowl fly above the earth across the dome of the heavens."